What exactly do you mean by that? Acting married.
Married. You know, when people are married, there's a vibe between them. The way they talk to each other and look at each other and touch each other. So we're going to be married eventually, and we should probably learn how to fake it now.
Why should we fake it?
Excuse me?
I just meant, you know, if we go down there to Galveston, we'd be playing roles, right? And in order to do that, you have to use the truth in your experience.
Says who?
I don't know. I'd heard Laurence Olivier say that on the BBC. Look, the point is, you're not going to Galveston anyway. I'm going there alone.
You can't go alone, and you just showed me why.
Why?
Laurence Olivier, the BBC?
Yes.
Richard, you're a prince. You talk funny.
You talk funny.
You ride around on those little polo ponies. You're going to be lost in a place like Texas.
I'll be fit in perfectly fine. Thank you very much.
Prove it to me.
Prove
You're
it.
tending bar. You're waiting on the regulars. Guys named Shorty, Ace, Hank. Let's say Ace, he orders a round of Boilermakers for everybody. What do you pour him?
Round of Boilermakers. All right, I give him vodka.
Wrong. A Boilermaker is a beer with a shot in it.
Shot? What kind of a shot?
No, it doesn't matter. They're not picky. Okay, next question. Shorty, he wants to talk about last Sunday's game. He's like, the ref was all over Hakeem, cost him the game. But everybody knows that the white man was all in him when he was in the paint. What are you talking about?
I haven't the foggiest.
Exactly. I rest my case. Basketball, the Houston Rockets, Hakeem the Dream, it's their star player. You have to take me with you.
Excuse me for a moment, please. Henri, yes, Richard here. Please, would you pack my bags? Yes, immediately, and casual clothes only, thanks.
Casual clothes, meaning you're only taking your small crown?
Very funny.
No, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just stating the obvious. You need me, Richard.
Cassie, please.
No, you know I'm right. They're going to eat you alive when you go there. You need a crash course on American, okay? Ordinary American. We're going to spend the whole plane ride just going over the basics. Chicken fried steak, drive-thrus, malls, fast food, tube tops, low-riders, tattoos, Garth Brooks, Tammy Faye Baker, not to mention your accent.
I'll have you know I do a very splendid American accent.
Okay. Say schedule.
Schedule. That's not fair.
We have so much work to do, don't you see?
Okay, please, Cassie, you're not going to give up, are you?
No, I'm not. And you know what? Besides the general cultural thing, we're going to have to go over you and me, because if we're going to have to fake like a married couple, then we're going to have to go over our past history. It's you. Why, you were the sweetest thing I ever saw. You were driving a big old pickup truck, and you still do. And you promised me tons of children. But I always said, let's hold off, because we're going to buy a big old farm first.
Yeah, and I suppose I've squandered away all the money.
Oh, you were into every get-rich-quick scheme that came down the line. But I supported you. We're a couple old dreamers. We got a little dog named Mr. Olivier, after Lawrence, of course.
Uh-huh.
And then, you know, we got him when we were moonlighting at that old chicken ranch in Amarillo. You said he'd been pecked in the head one too many times.
A chicken ranch in Amarillo. I must say that you have your facts down.
Good.
Yeah, quite good, but I'm afraid there's more to, you know, a relationship than pickup trucks and names and dogs named Olivier.
Meaning what?
Well, meaning that, you know, what about the real story? You know, I'd like to know how and why you fell in love with me. When did you first realize that you had feelings for me? You know, set the scene. What was the weather like? What was I wearing?
Not a lot.
Excuse me?
I didn't really realize what you had on, because you had on this great bomber jacket, a black leather bomber jacket. You know, I really do love those.
Really?
By the way. My ex-husband used to wear one. I think I was in love with the jacket, not him. No, he did look pretty good.
Could we get back to us?
But, I don't really remember, you know, a moment. Not that I don't remember. I mean, I don't remember a time when I didn't. Love you.
very convincing.
What about you? When did you realize you loved me?
I remember perfectly. I was away from home, and I missed you terribly. Of course, I knew that I cared about you very much and that I was attracted to you, but it wasn't until that day that I knew that it was so much more.
Did you tell me?
I took your hand in mine like this, and I looked at you and I said, I love you. And you said,
I love you too. Mom, you never sent off Laurence Olivier or the BBC.
what do you mean?
You're a good actor. I almost believed you when you said I love you.
No.
And when the way you were looking at me, it was as if that,
I see.
as if you wanted to kiss me.
I packed your bag, sir. Casual clothes as requested.
Thank you, Henri. One more thing. Thank you.
Casual clothes, yachting cap and joppers, huh?
Yacht and camping jodhpurs? What the hell are you talking about, girl? I don't wear that kind of thing. Well, how long we been married anyway, sweetie? You know, why don't you stick your head in that bag, you pretty little thing, and you'll see I've got my jeans, I got my long johns, I always take my long underwears with me, and I got everything I need to be in Galveston.
I don't believe it.
What? You know, as a matter of fact, you know, if we are near Houston, I think we're going to have to catch a Rockets game, because you are absolutely right. Those refs are not calling the fouls when Hakeem gets in the paint, and they're just hacking the heck out of him.
Did anyone tell you that you were absolutely amazing?
I just wanted to show you that I could probably survive in Texas if I had to without you, but I don't think it would be nearly as much fun. So, get your hat and get up your bloomers, girl. We're going to Texas.
Yeah! Where did you get that?
Well, I've always had it, you know. But I thought I'd break it out for you because I know how much you're attracted to men in bomber jackets, so I thought it might help you stay in character. And, well, you know, I know I won't be able to fit your image of a bad boy, but you never know. Life is full of surprises, and as a matter of fact, I think this trip is going to be full of surprises.
I think it just might be.
Well, what you waiting for? Let's get going.
I have to get one more thing.
All right, well, hurry up.
Okay.
All right, you got it?
Yes.
You sure? That's everything.